They did move up to second with the draw. The bookies, look how this has changed just over the last week. Manchester City now 8-1 on. That means you put on $8 to win just the one. Chelsea at 16-1. Liverpool then at 7-1. Don, is it over?
I don't think you can say it's over, Dan, just because of the amount of games that's left. But at the same time, you analyse and your eyes don't lie. I mean, 50 points at this point for Man City, and they've been so consistent. They're going to be close to 100 points again. I mean, as I said, it's not... Man City, I didn't think were brilliant tonight. They had a level of control, but the cameras panned on Pep tonight at one point. I think it was just past the hour mark. And he looked a little bit stressed because he knew what was coming. He knew Brentford were going to launch balls in the box. So he was sweating a little bit, so they weren't great. But as I said before, 30 points from 30. And now Liverpool and Chelsea, to topple Man City, who are on 50 points, have got to win every single game from now to the end of the season. It's nigh on impossible. So to answer your question, it looks like it is, to be honest.
Frank, the problem is you kind of think... Go on, Steve.
No, we were talking yesterday on the show about Chelsea, and on the show we said if they lose to Liverpool, that means that City would have to lose three games, which we didn't think was possible, with Chelsea having to win out. Now in the space of 24 hours, it's going to be up to 4 games if Chelsea lose to Liverpool. So, yeah. I mean, really? Who's putting a penny on Man City losing 4 games? Certainly not me.
That's it, isn't it, Frank? Maybe 1 or 2 slip-ups, but given the lead that they've amounted, and you know that Chelsea and Liverpool are going to drop points as well, it is difficult to put an argue as to why City aren't going to defend their title.
Yeah, it is. It is difficult, and I think like 4 nights ago, you know, I said that Chelsea might have a race on its own, where you know the 4 behind them should fight between them and Liverpool and Manchester City fighting between the two of them. But Chelsea is going to be on its own if they lose against Liverpool. Well, you have to be optimistic because everything can happen in football. But if you're realistic, yes, you can say that already. City is the champion, because I don't see Liverpool without Mane and Salah in January having the same result. But I don't see City losing any game, and definitely not 4 games like Stevie explained. It's impossible. It's already impossible for Chelsea.
It's amazing how things turn, isn't it?
So quickly.
I mean, I think rightly so. I mean, I think 2 months ago we were all sat here saying they are the team to beat.
Yep.
At that point, they were.
Chelsea, yeah.
Chelsea.
Last year, also, Craig, sorry, but last year we said the same. In November, like Chelsea will be the contender and will be the one who can win the title. And in December, horrendous, they lost against Arsenal on Boxing Day, and bye-bye.
Yeah.
But I do think they are a bit, I mean, obviously off the back of the Champions League,
yeah,
and with the recruitment they had in the summer, and with the manager, you're now thinking, right. And so all roads were pointing to not really derailing this badly so early. And everything was hunky-dory. Tuchel could do no wrong. They were defending brilliantly. They were killing teams off. Now all of a sudden they're doing none of that. And the 3 central defenders, 3 of the main ones, are out of contract. Right? Their left wing back is out for the season. Yep. They've got Alonso, who I think he likes now and again, but doesn't fancy him every week. And so all of a sudden, this hunky-dory, rosy picture that Tuchel had has just gone. And as I say, the next 3 or 4 weeks, if they lose to Liverpool, it's probably dead. If they lose to Liverpool and City, it's guaranteed to be. And if you remember back to the game at Stamford Bridge, Man City completely pasted Chelsea. Yeah. So it's going to take a heck of a turnaround.
You mentioned Liverpool.
Sorry, Dan, I think, correct me if I'm wrong as well, I think Man City played before Liverpool-Chelsea at the weekend, so the point, it could be 12.
Yeah, they're taking on Arsenal before then, exactly. It could be a big point difference.
Any good news?
Well, I suppose. It is if you're a Manchester City fan, I suppose. Just a word, because obviously, Don, Craig, you weren't here yesterday to reflect on Liverpool. Stevie was on just saying, look, it was one of those games in the final third. Is that a fair way to sum it up, Don?
Yeah, I watched the game and listen, it weren't Liverpool being vintage.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.